Hello, Hannah. I am currently in Logan Center, which is our theater building. I'm sure you can tell by the very nondescript gray wall. I'm here kind of waiting for the props person to help them unload stuff, but they're on lunch break, so I think I just may end up not helping because I have class soon. So of course I was like, hey, I'll make a video for Hannah, because I'm not in public or anything. Yes, I am. My show's over, which is super exciting. I'm so happy about this fact, because now I actually have time to do things. Like tonight I have a ton of homework, but I realized like I can actually do it because I don't have rehearsal. This show was such a drain on me that all I want to do now all the time is just sleep, and when spring break hits, that really is all I'll be doing. I'm really hoping I get motivation back to like do things, because I do want to do things during spring quarter, just not as much as I did this quarter. But I want to be able to have the motivation to like get out of bed, which I don't really have right now. As proof of the fact that I'm still tired, I think I just fell asleep for like a minute. It's hard getting on a weird sleep schedule because it's like impossible to get back on a normal one, because then you're not tired when you should be, and you're tired when you shouldn't be, and usually you're too busy to get a normal one. It's very complicated. Even though I did not see almost any of the movies that were up for Best Picture, I still think I probably agree with you on your choices on Oscars because, you know, they looked alright. I mean, I do want to see them more though. I think that movie looks really good, and I did not know anything about it until the Oscars, and then I was like, ooh. Is it one of those movies though that's like really freaking sad? Because I don't like those movies. I like movies that at least have a little bit of happiness in them. It's the reason I've never watched Saving Private Ryan. I know it's an amazing movie. I don't want to be that sad. I prefer something like Princess Bride, which, by the way, I discovered that the woman that plays Buttercup in that movie is currently in Netflix's House of Cards. So she's still around. There's a weird theremin sound happening in this building. I'm not sure if I should actually question it or not. This building probably is a spaceship, given how it looks. It's like the most modern thing ever. It's kind of gross. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy to have an arts building instead of the crappy Reynolds Club. But why can't it be Gothic? Change of angle, because I'm lazy and sitting up was a lot of effort. I don't really have anything exciting to talk about, so it's probably lame that I'm making a video. Spring break is soon, which is very exciting. I'm glad you had a good time on your spring break. I'm glad you had a lovely time in New York. That sounds so cool. How did you guys go about that, like getting a place to stay and all that? I'm very curious. I'm going to be going to LA for 2 days during spring break, and the rest of the time I'll be home. Going to LA for this like arts externship thing. It's like meeting all these people from LA who are like in the film business. I don't know, we're gonna see how it is. The only problem is that I'm supposed to do informational interviews, which is like when you have an interview with someone, but it's not so that you can like get a job, it's just so you can learn more about them, which is fine, except it's gonna be like, you know, like a setup where you're in the room with a lot of people to like talk to, and I'm surrounded by students who are like pushing to get to talk to these people, because most people are much more assertive than I am when it comes to jobs, and I'm just gonna be in the corner like, hey, I like movies. I don't know. Hopefully I can get over shyness and awkwardness long enough to actually talk to people. Alright, I'm gonna go to class now. I'm sorry this video was so boring and quiet and weird. I love you. I am excited for you in life. Glad you're still alive. And DFTBA.